Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. We're live at Mount St. Mary Catholic High School for today's evening matchup between the Mount St. Mary Girls Soccer Team and your Bethany Lady Broncos. Only one game for us here today on GSN Sports and Talk. There is no guys match immediately after this one, so we're done after about 2 hours here. Expect this one to go about 6 to 8. Then we'll all be on our way. But it's a district matchup for these two teams. Bethany 2-0 in district play so far. MSM 2-1. They just finished going through Bethany's starting roster. So we're about to meet Mount St. Mary's here in a second. Yeah, and here they come. So I'm told they're going without their starting goalkeeper this game, as their usual starter was out in concussion protocol. So definitely right out of the gate, something you want to keep an eye on for this soccer game. This stream is brought to you by Simplified Tech Solutions and Ship It Sooner. Simplified Tech at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard back in War Acres. Eric Wines over there at Simplify helps us out with all of our technological side of the streaming. That's our computers, our cameras, our internet. He does it all, and he can help you out too. Go to 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard. Stop by just east of Bethany High School and say hi to Eric for us. Ship It Sooners at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace in Mustang, Oklahoma. Mustang, a team we're going to see later on this weekend for a baseball tournament, so you'll hear a little bit more about them then. But Ship It Sooner, they're your local shipping experts. Go to www.shipitsooner.com or call 405-256-6264. A variety of services they offer as well. Sophia Floyd going to be the starting goalkeeper for the Rockets in this game. Again, when your starting goalkeeper goes down with a concussion, and I had the injury explained to me a little bit, it was a pretty bad one, so I won't repeat it on air, but you definitely have to imagine that that's going to be something Bethany is going to try to prey upon here. With the forwards that the Bethany Broncos have and the way they put up goals, especially the last time we saw this team against Ada, you have to imagine they're going to be looking to prey upon the backup goalkeeper. Bethany's 6-3 on the year. Mount St. Mary's 6-1 on the year. Their one loss was that Hera loss in District 4-1. Since then, MSM has come back and grabbed a win against Community Christian. That one 4-3. A little bit closer, but still went their way. They have us tonight, Chickasha on the 10th, and Ada on the 14th for their next three, counting today's match. Bethany, on the other hand, they had three losses at the start of the year. It was Weatherford, Santa Fe South, and Yukon. Aside from Weatherford, two out-of-class opponents that they dropped a couple games to. Since then, Bethany has performed extremely well. Win against Ada, wins against Stillwater, Metro Christian, Community Christian, another district matchup. And so far, as I've already mentioned here, 2-0 on the year in district play. Bethany sits at number 3 in District 4A1. Mount St. Mary at number 4. This is kind of the match here in April that sets you apart, if you will. One of these two teams is either going to tie for that third spot, or one of them is going to pull ahead here. And if Bethany wins, they get to pull ahead, but if MSM wins, then it goes the other way. Today's keys to the game brought to you by Coyote Pond. Control the midfield, win the 50-50s, and get the ball wide. And that last one, a point I stole from our coach's show with the Bethany Broncos last week, so I'll just say last week. Controlling the midfield and winning the 50-50 balls. And we know Bethany has some stellar midfielders. That's going to go a long way to winning the possession battle. But getting the ball wide, that just helps their attack. And again, with a backup goalkeeper in play today for the Rockets, have to imagine that's going to be a big priority they pushed. Thanks to Coyote Pond, 5804 Northwest 63rd Street, back in War Acres, Oklahoma. Coyote Pond's the home of the $20 FFL transfer and a longtime supporter of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Just me alone on this one. My name is Luke Young. If you're joining us for this soccer game, we usually do a two-man crew nowadays, but my color commentator, Blake Van's, unable to make it today, so I'm running the stream, commentating, working the camera, so if it gets a little bit crazy at times, I ask for your patience. Both teams fighting for possession on MSM's side of the pitch, and Bethany in the all-white, MSM in their royal blue. Really do like their jerseys, by the way. They do look nice. Ball gets into Bethany's back line, but they're going to have no trouble getting that one back upfield. And again, Bethany's midfielders and defensive backs, so good this year. So good. It has taken a lot to slow them down. Down that far corner, that's Jazzy Hernandez chasing the ball on that far line. MSM trying to play it ahead. They'll be able to just barely sneak it through a couple white jerseys as they go back the other way. But here come the defensive backs. And immediately a couple nice touches, a couple good passes, and the ball is back in midfield. Bethany has done a great job at winning these, and once again they push it into MSM territory. Hernandez looking up, found Harris. Now played all the way into the corner. Regier is going to chase after it in a one-on-one down there in that far corner. She gets to the baseline, tries to get across into the box, and it's just cleared out by the Rockets. We'll have a throw-in on that far side. It's played right quick to number 3. Regier gives it right back, but the whistle blown before anything else could come up off of it. That'll be a turnover on the Broncos. All our goals today brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. That pregame show was brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm. Blake Nightingale, 7304 Northwest Expressway back in Oklahoma City. Your local insurance agent, insuring everything like home, auto, life, and business, and much, much more. So go stop by Blake's Place, 7304 Northwest Expressway. MSM got the ball right there off of that turnover. They're working very quick up the right line here, but they threw one that kind of got a little bit too far from them. Now the Broncos in full possession. They play it all the way back. And we'll bring it right back out here. So Camden Cohn's the goalkeeper, starting goalie for today. See her tucked away securely in Bethany's goal. It's a tough ask to get anything past her, and we'll see if MSM is up to the challenge, that's for sure. It's a fairly warm day out here in Oklahoma City. Taking a look at the weather today, a quick peek, 72 degrees, though it feels much warmer with the sun beating down on us out here in MSM. We're on Glass Family Field now. We're facing the west side, which means, the sun setting right in our faces. Not so fun all the time. Mount St. Mary's is just doing their best to keep the ball on Bethany's side, trying to apply that offensive pressure. Here's a long throw up the left line to Smith. A couple traded touches. Harris got a good boot on it, but the Rockets are going to get it back here. If you've been joining us this week on GSN Sports and Talk, we really appreciate your support. I want you to know that we feel the support, and we wanted to thank you. Again, we've got that baseball tournament coming up this weekend. We hope you'll tune in there. One-on-one matchup for possession in that far corner. It's kicked away, that time by number 4, Kinley Williams, who was putting a good fight for it. They're actually going to rule this out on Mount St. Mary's. So out on the Rockets, that results in a corner kick here very early on for the Bethany Broncos. Corner's up, floats high to the middle of the box. Harris got a header on it, but it bounces an unfriendly way. The Rockets have got to clear it away from their box, and they'll do just that. Goes out on the side for another Broncos throw-in. Looks like it'll be Smith to take this one. She throws it straight in looking for Regier. Regier with multiple bodies on her, and the Rockets again send the clear ball back the way it came. Say, not much air circulation up here in the box. Whew. It's toasty. I'm sweating. The Rockets do not have a big team out here. They've got don't get me wrong, a decent side, but we know the guys' teams weren't playing tonight due to a lack of personnel, if I'm not mistaken, so it is definitely a thing. This is not the first time I've heard of a soccer game being canceled or rescheduled due to a lack of people. Actually, just earlier today, there was another school in the OKC Metro that had to do the same thing. So, unfortunately, that's just kind of the reality it's been for high school soccer in this part. Everybody runs into it now and then. Nice kick into the box, and a misplay on the Rockets goalkeeper will result in goal number 1 for the Broncos. And there it is, an early opportunity ending up Bethany's way. Probably not a bad decision to try and come out and corral that ball, but Sophia Floyd just couldn't get to it in time. So it's 1-0. The Broncos lead here with 34-18 on the clock. 1-0, and again, this Bethany team loves to pour on the goals. Loves to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they find another here very, very quickly. In the meantime, the Rockets find this ball past the Bethany's back line. They got it to about that 20-yard line, then couldn't get it much further. A couple of passes going all the way to the far side, dribbles out of bounds, it rolls away from everybody. Another key sponsor of ours, Toro Taxes, 5909 Northwest Expressway in Suite 249. For Toro Taxes, call 580-275-8933. That's 580-275-8933. Look at the footwork right here. That's number 7, Jazzy Hernandez, looking up pitch. Sees Regier, able to get the ball past a couple of players. Regier tries to contest it, but it's the opposing goalie coming out to clear that ball away. And that was a definite good decision right there by the Rockets goalkeeper, sensing the danger that her team was in, came out and took care of it herself. High cross into the backside of the box. No one there for the white jerseys. It'll be number 9, Jocelyn Balderas. First I've called her name out today to get to it first. It's a throw-in for the Broncos. They play it real short. There's a lob up towards the top of the box. Harris tried to come down with it, but it looks like it's going to end up, looks like Hernandez ended up being the one getting the hold of it. Ball played back over to the far side. Kinley Williams in the corner, 2-on-1 situation, trying to dribble past both defenders and couldn't get anywhere with it. Mount St. Mary back the other way. They've got the Broncos just slightly out of position here, but Bethany gets back quick. You got to win this one-on-one going up the side. They get it to the middle of the field. There's a pass upfield and cleared away. And that's, again, the Broncos' defensive line coming in clutch, and we know how good they have been this season. Now that's just back in the far corner where I can't see who's taking the throw. Guess we'll find out in a second. I'm actually having to watch the stream right now because I can't see that far away. Let's see, there's the throw in front of the box, hit high and hit out. Looks like it was last touched by Mount St. Mary. Bethany just lost a ball on that far side. Not sure what happened there. I guess a pass just too far out in front. Yeah, that's on the west side of Glass Family Field here. So that's right into the sun. Definitely hard to see. That's both for us up here and for players, honestly. I'd lose a couple in that glare. Oh, nearly a bad collision right there. That's number 22, Evie Pipkin. Got it over to Balderas. Balderas looking upfield. See what she's got here. Plays it to the near line. Was looking for Harris. Stolen away by the Rockets, but not for long. They'll at least get a playable ball back in their back half. Bethany's still applying the pressure, though, now at midfield. One-on-one matchup there. Rios couldn't come away with possession. Now Bethany gets it, trying to go upfield. Williams needs somewhere to go. Hit Rios back up to Harris. Harris, some nice movement. Little crossover, looking ahead to Regier, right back to Harris. She's got top of the box, will take a shot, and that one knocked down on the goal. 10 minutes have come off of the clock here in half number 1. Bethany's still applying the offensive pressure. They go now very quickly up the left side off the boot from Balderas. The Rockets trying to bring it back. They get it past midfield. Now over to the right side. 1-on-2 matchup all the way up that far line. That's not going to get very much further. missed the number of the Rockets player that was, but again, that's just kind of the game you have to play against this Bethany squad. And once you get your chances, you got to take them and move quick. One thing I do like about Mount St. Mary is that it is on top of what I believe they call College Hill. You can see the OKC skyline from here really, really well. It's kind of a nice view. Can't spend too much time gazing, though. Got to bring it back down for some high school soccer. 28:55 left to go in this game, or excuse me, in this half. Bethany going up the far side, and I do have to wonder now that I'm thinking about what's going on in different parts of the city. The Bethany baseball team was playing against Tuttle in game number 2 of that series today. I do wonder how that one's gone. Haven't heard any updates for it, so I'll have to keep my eyes and ears out. Harris looking ahead to Regier, intercepted very quickly by MSM. And thinking back to that coach's show we had, Coach Williams alluded to MSM's game plan, and they're going to be putting bodies on number 3, and why you can be sure about that. They know the threat that Cam Regier poses, but as they send that coach's show, it's kind of a pick your poison situation. You take care of Regier, you might just be leaving Harris open, who took a shot earlier. You might just be leaving someone like Williams, like Balderas open, who can also put good kicks on the soccer ball. Speaking of, they were looking up to Balderas right there on the left side. She's in a one-on-one matchup now. Got it back, got behind her defender. Balderas all the way over to the corner, has one player to beat, and looks like she's going to lose that one off of the defense. That's from number 3, Lila Creel. Throwing to Regier all the way back. Who is heating up in here? If I take a couple of breaks where you hear the wind hitting the microphone like this, that's me cooling myself off. I've got a very watered down Dr. Pepper with me, but there is no airflow in here. Free kick taken. Sent right back beyond the 50. Look at the nice touch right there from number 16, Landry Ward. Rockets trying to come away with something there. Don't get it on this one. Despite the fancy footwork, Bethany's got it back on their side of the pitch. Awkward ball played up ahead, batted away by a Rockets defender, but they still got to win this possession. They'll send it out towards the Bethany bench. Score still 1-0. Hey, another big sponsor of ours, Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, sponsors the kickoff, if you will, for all the soccer games. Another penalty called, free kick. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, 8000 Northwest 23rd Street, back in Bethany. Award-winning, locally owned. They just came up on, I believe, their 3-year anniversary. So it's a great time to go by and get some great Mexican food. That's Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, 8000 Northwest 23rd. Header sent away towards the near line, goes out, nothing much there. Ooh, sun's being down on my phone and charger too, so now my phone is overheating, and that's not good because I have notes on my phone that I kind of need. Let that do its thing and hopefully cool off a little bit. Oh, that's kind of tragic for Mount St. Mary on your home field, and you don't get any shade either. All the Bethany players are in the shade on their side. That's an old college trick. You put your visiting team facing the sun when it's going down in the evening. It's kind of the opposite here for MSM. Don't they think of these things when they build these places? Come on, don't the construction crews know? Rockets have it at the 50, right at their own logo. Harris fights it back, gets a couple good touches, plays it up to Regier. Regier now makes her move, blitzes upfield, looking to her right, has a player there. See if Bethany could get anything off. It looks like it just got a little bit too far for Jazzy Hernandez. Right idea, right there looking for the right thing. Bethany with a 1-0 lead here, content to play it slow. He can go back. Ooh, I need a fan up here. Oh, I should also, while I'm thinking about it, give an actual thank you to Mount St. Mary Catholic High School for letting us come out here and broadcast this one from the press box. It's very kind of them. We're doing a lot of baseball this week, so it's good to come out and catch some soccer. And the stands have filled up nicely here at MSM, both sides as well, home and away. Now, every time I've come to Mount St. Mary, both this year and last, they've been under some pretty heavy construction here, and that hasn't changed. So the parking lots, if you did make the trip out, they're a little bit tough to navigate, but once you get there, is very nice. Bethany up to Regier, top of the box, working left to right. Sees a player up on that right side. Gets past the defender, Hernandez. Left it a little bit right. Didn't turn out, but another good look there for the Bethany Broncos. You see they've gotten that move a couple of times on Mount St. Mary. Just a little hitch and a little hesitation. Gets them to bite and overstep. Regier wins ball again. 1-on-2 inside the box. Try to take a shot, deflected off of Mount St. Mary. It's going to be her teammate Hernandez coming down with it. Let's see if she got anything in that far corner. Last touched by a blue jersey. Another throw-in for the Broncos. Throw-in goes high to number 3, the team's leading scorer. She takes a kick and off of the goalpost. Get another shot on goal there for Cam Regier. Supposed to get some rain this weekend. We're hoping it holds off. I know soccer gets back in action next Friday, I believe it is, or this upcoming Friday. Though I can't remember off the top of my head who that match is against. I do know they are playing. Here's a long ball back on the Bethany side of the field. Played way, 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 way back, and these two teams kind of reset it here. Actually, I bet you I could find out real quick. Should be on one of my calendars somewhere. Throw in for the Rockets. Played short. Bethany corrals it very quickly with a lot of bodies, and they cause a quick turnover. Harris with a nice touch right there to steal that one back. She'll play back towards the middle of the field. Bethany has a little bit of something going on here. They get it back onto the Rockets' territory, and the blue jersey is able to win it right back. This Friday, if I can pull it up, it looks like it's Cash. That's Bethany's opponent. That'll be a pretty fun one. Cash, I don't think they're too bad this year. I'll look up their record real quick. They're 2-5 on the year, kind of middle of the road. 0-2 in district, but I mean that's kind of tough when the only district team you played is Chickasha and Community Christian, who are pretty good. Pretty good. Chickasha is number 1. Community Christian is number 5. Chickasha and Hara both 3-0 in district, tied for that top spot. There's a 1 ball going all the way down to the corner. Don't see any shot developing off of that one as it gets kicked out of bounds. It was number 18, Ellen Smith, who originally won that possession. Opened up this opportunity. This Saturday, before most likely that final day of baseball, we're going to be out in Bethany, Oklahoma for the Bethany Spring Fling, something that happens with all those local vendors. Oh, here we go. One rocket goes down. Regier will take a shot, and it is saved by the goalkeeper for the Rockets. Diving Bodies comes up with a clutch one. Here we go. Hoop OKC, call 405-448-0099, Arcade Basketball Trailer. They're going to be out with us for that spring fling come Saturday the 11th. Ball crosses the length of the pitch and goes out of play. Nothing came of it. Yeah, we're with like Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company, Hoop OKC. I'm sure other local businesses like C&J Sporting Goods will be getting in on it. There's a lot of people that are going to be in on that celebration, so you'll definitely want to stop by. $18.50 left to go in the first. Throw in, batted away, and snagged by the goalkeeper. The Rockets hold off another offensive attack from the Bethany Broncos. This game still 1-0. Well, another one of our feature sponsors, Victory Mattress Outlet, sits at 7101 Northwest Expressway in Suite 610. We're going to have a coaches show there tomorrow. It'll be the track team from Bethany High at 5 p.m. And if you know a little bit about track, you know they've got a lot of record-breaking athletes on their squad this year. So that's going to be a fun show. We invite you to tune in. Not sure how many are coming out, but no matter how many, we're going to have a good time. I am hoping we get to talk to some of those record breakers. It would be very cool to catch an Arthur Calderon, Morgan McNutt again, and Isaac Hickman. Big boot here going right side of the field. That one bounces out of play. Actually, recently it was a very, very big post by the Bethany Broncos Activities and Athletics page, and I'm going to tell you about this a little bit. So I took a screenshot of it. They went through all the finishes for the last meet Bethany Track and Field had, and I mean, it is a long, long list. Long list. With a lot of familiar names. Rockets get a ball deep in Bethany territory, and they're going to take a shot, and they're going to put it into the back of the net. They got the right play off of that throw-in from the far side, and all of a sudden it's tied 1-1. 16:48 left to go in the first. I mean, if that's not showing off that MSM is going to be defending the home turf, as it were, I don't know what will. All right, back in the action here. Now all back to a tie game, and Bethany kind of looks like they want to take that personally. Got it still on Mount St. Mary's side. Got to get a good look at the goal. Regier backs down, defender makes one miss. A couple deflections. She might have a shot. There's a little bit of a collision there, but MSM ends up winning it. Ball all the way on Bethany's side. I can hear the Mount St. Mary fans wanting them to press their advantage. Don't get a shot on the goal here. Bethany gets it back up towards the middle. Harris takes a shot at goal wide right. Here we go. Regier has it, 15. Got to about the 10 before the ball was knocked away by the Rockets. Both teams fighting for possession on the Rockets' side. It's going to be MSM coming away with it. They get it to about midfield before it's given the boot. It'll stay in play. Bethany will stick with it for a second. I can't see what happened there. I'm trying to find the soccer ball right now. I don't see it anywhere. It's out on that far side, I know that for sure, but... there, finally it pops up. Looks like the Rockets have a throw-in. Heading towards Bethany's half. The Broncos send it right back out. $13:40 left to play in the first half. Two teams tied 1-1, trying to break a deadlock. Rockets have a player upfield. Immediately sent back the way it came. Bethany defense holds. Now here we go. Got to win this midfield to forward game. Bad pass taken away. Hey, I want to give a personal shout out to Taco Mayo back in Tuttle. We were down there for dinner yesterday after the Tuttle versus Bethany baseball games, and they're always great. Haven't had a chance to speak to Miss Inez since we've been back, but her team, her staff out there has been great. Love visiting them. Ball sent behind the net there, no good on anything. Taco Mayo's at 101 East Main out in Tuttle. Locally owned, operated. I've also been watching a lot of Major League Baseball, though. For my team, there's nothing to talk about, unfortunately. Nothing good, at least. The OKC Thunder, though, that's another story. Last week of the NBA regular season, they're still tied with San Antonio, I think. Or, well, not tied, but both teams still have a chance to earn the number one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we actually have another goal here. Couldn't even see that one. 2-1, the Broncos lead. Cool. So with 12 minutes left to play in the first half, Bethany gets the lead back. All goals brought to you by Stan's Plumbing, back on Northwest 63rd Street in War Acres. Stan's Plumbing, a longtime supporter of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk as well. They've got a great quality guarantee with that local hometown feel. I believe they're at 6,000 Northwest 63rd, but I'll have to look that up later. So now Bethany back to just kind of defending their lead here in the first half. They've got 11:40 left to defend if they want to go into halftime with a lead. Foul on the Rockets here, going to award a free kick to the Broncos. They'll take this one quick and send it a long ways. Regier burning rubber up the right side. Found a way past that hash, going to the corner, one player on her, and the Rockets get a leg on it to slow down the Broncos. Throw in, far side. Played short. Pass into the box. Rockets actually get a couple good touches off of it, and they defend well. Looks like Bethany's not done, however. Let's see if this is the last real touch by. It'll be last touched by Bethany. As number 7, Hernandez. Well, there's lost control on the left side. Goes out of play. Throw in, though. Harris fighting for it. Gets it up to Regier. Regier just has to get past one or two. Takes a shot high off the post. No good for Cam Regier. Got a good shot on it. Just couldn't see it go through. That's a tough one for the forward. Bethany applies some pretty quick pressure and wins it right back. They'll earn themselves another shot. Back towards the middle of the field. There's the kick. And again, corralled by the goalkeeper in net. Under 10 minutes left to play in the first. And there's that glare from the sun we were talking about earlier. That's going to be there a little bit. I'm going to try to angle this down so it's a little bit better. Hopefully you can see more of the field. Let's see. Bethany has it. We gear over to Hernandez. Hernandez takes a high arcing cross into the box. It's going to roll out towards the corner and go out of play on the sideline. Clock still running, 8:55. Two 2-1 the Broncos lead. I need this sun to set quicker. Whew. This is a bad day to wear jeans and a polo. Nice touch right there from Balderas. Down to the corner, crossing the box. Oh, Regier was there. The follow-up attempt. No good, out on the goal line. Could be a corner. Hernandez nearly had a beautiful follow-up to find goal number 3. Just barely, again, missed on that right side. Good defense from the Rockets, though, and a bit of a scramble. Corner kick is up. Headed by Regier and punched through. Goal number 3. Beautiful execution. Corner into header. That's tough to defend. Don't know many teams that could. 3-1. Bethany leads. 7:46 left to go in the first half. Whew. 7.5 now. Bethany on throw in, near side. Played down quickly, 3-on-1. Can't win it. Get a couple friendly bounces. Trying to get it back to Williams here. Williams to Harris. Trying to get up pitch. Regier has it. Looking to her right, now her left. Sends one ahead. Had a player there, but cleared out by the Rockets. Now the Rockets will try to press their own advantage. Pass upfield. A little bit of contact. No whistles blown. This possession continues for the blue jerseys. I think the footwork and the defense by Evie Pukin results in a ball that goes out of bounds. Another one quickly thrown into Landry Ward. Ward, 2 defenders on her. Harris gets the steal. It'll just barely roll out of bounds. This is 18. Amelia Palacios to throw it in. Couple passes around back towards the middle of the pitch. Nice kick upfield. Gets past all the defenders. There we go. Try to make sure that doesn't happen again. What has happened in the meantime? Okay, 50-50 balls. We're going high in the air and back down. Bethany wins it, gets out of the back line. They have Harris there. Harris stopped on that far side, trying to get it up to teammates. She had someone come up on that far side. Looks like there's good movement so far. Just barely got away from the Broncos on that pass. Rockets send it back the way they came. 5.5 now left to play. Bethany plays all the way back to Cones in goal. I'm sweating. I'm not even down there moving around. Bethany's defensive backs are Again, just able to stop the Rockets in their tracks. They earn another chance for the midfield. Williams looking up to Harris, has a runner on that far side. Big contact, and that's an easy whistle for the ref, who was right there. Ellen Smith was trying to make something happen, got a little bit ahead of herself. Free kick is sent deep into Bethany territory. Broncos send it quick to midfield. Both teams just trading these line drive kicks. Here we go, one-on-one, a lot of shoving. And out on the goal line, last touch by the Rockets. The MSM faithful applauding the defense and effort right there from their own number 3, Lila Creel. It will be a corner kick. Bethany's last goal was on something like this. High one back in the box. There's the header. Hit someone in the back, and it's yanked down by the goalkeeper. But the corner doesn't end up anything. Still 3-1, 3:40 left to play in the first. One more shout out to some of our sponsors. Sorry, got to give a big one to Toro Taxis again, 5909 Northwest Expressway and Suite 249. Not only were they a big supporter of basketball, they're a big supporter of soccer as well. And we're actually about to go to them for some tax help on our side, on the personal side. So we can't speak highly enough of Toro Taxis. Stop by there, call 580-275-8933, and speak to Miss Amelia yourself. Toro Taxis is a great local business right up on Northwest Expressway. Tax professionals. Regier fighting through multiple defenders, trying to get a shot off. She goes down. No whistles blown. Ball sent back towards the line, kept alive by the Rockets. There could be another big opportunity here. Ball goes out on the right side off of the kick. Looked like that was Kinley Williams who attempted it. 2.5 left to play in the first. There's a good steal. Isabella Matthew looking upfield. She's Regier, 3 bodies on her, able to get the pass off to a team on that far side. Smith, the kick in too high. Ellen Smith getting another chance there, and that's a good sign for the Broncos here at the end of the first. Okay, under 2 minutes. The Rockets run out of time to do something in the first half. Depends on how comfortable they feel in the second. The wind is currently blowing out of the south towards the north. So that's at MSM's back. You know, that is going to change it a little bit when we come back for the second half and these two teams swap sides. Bethany wants to have the ball at their back, which is dangerous for these Bronco players, as they are so good at kicking. A minute here for the Rockets to play with. They've got a player at the right side. He gets past Bethany's back line all the way down to the corner. Nothing going there. Cones came out to grab it. Now 57. MSM in a little bit of a hurry up defense here, trying to steal some quick possessions on Bethany's side of the pitch. Nothing going so far. "30 seconds. Teams trade possessions here around midfield. Not much going on. We could see an attempt here, but the Rockets are able to knock it down for a second. Eventually gets to Regier, 2 players on her. Nice dribbling. Takes the shot to the left of the goal. And that'll probably take us to half. 6 seconds counting. Yeah, we're going to halftime here. Okay. Well, that does it for one. The Broncos lead 3-1 here over Mount St. Mary's. It's a hot one up here, but so far it's been a good soccer game. A little bit of offense for both sides. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll go to a quick break. And when we come back, halftime show brought to you by Blake Nightingale. Cool. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. You don't have to look very far to find a dependable roofing contractor, because Myers Roofing is committed to quality roofing systems, excellent customer service, and is all local right here in Bethany. Myers Roofing is licensed, insured, and all work is guaranteed. You can rely on Myers Roofing to take care of your next roofing project, and once you do, you'll understand why our customers keep coming back. Residential roofing, commercial roofing, specialty, tile, maintenance, and repair. Myers Roofing does it all. Call 405-787-7433. That's 405-787-7433.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course, new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service, in a dirty business. 405-721-5100. 5100.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
Gallegos Mexican Restaurant at 7000 Northwest 23rd at Rockwell in Bethany is locally owned and operated. Authentic Mexican food. Open 11 to 9 Monday through Friday and 10 to 8 Saturday and Sunday. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant offers a variety of Mexican plates, daily lunch specials starting at $8.99 Monday through Friday, and menudo on the weekends with more traditional dishes. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant. Call 405-506-0790. Northwest 23rd at Rockwell. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Hey, welcome to halftime here at Mount St. Mary Catholic High School. Just a few more minutes left in our halftime break. 3-1, the Bethany Broncos are leading here at half over the Rockets. Halftime show brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway. Thanks so much to Blake. On this one, man, it started off with a quick Bethany goal, then Mount St. Mary answered back, and then Bethany got two more off of corner kicks and throw-ins, and that's really been the difference. Although Mount St. Mary was able to keep some offensive pressure up, it's another match where Bethany is keeping the possession on Mount St. Mary's half of the field very, very often. It's resulting in a lot of chances at the goal, if you will. So in half number two, Mount St. Mary definitely has to watch for that. Now, this team definitely has a little bit going for them, as you've been able to tell. Their backup goalkeeper has done a great job. She's blocked a couple big shots here and there, and they need more from her throughout this game. But their offense just has to have possession of the ball a little bit more. They've had a couple balls go back past Bethany's back line that they haven't been able to do much with. And bringing those in, securing those opportunities, I think are going to be the key to half number two for Mount St. Mary's. Now, if you're the Bethany Broncos, you just kind of do more of the same. You're winning a lot of possessions around midfield. You've got some excellent skilled players. A lot of great dribbling happening right now. These Bethany legs definitely have the skill and the talent to win those extra possessions. So everyone is going to count for Mount St. Mary. If you're the Broncos, you got to make sure they get as few as possible for the next 40 minutes. Thanks again to Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway back in Oklahoma City. We'll tell you more about them on our post-game show here tonight, but before we go to break, got to give one more shout-out to Ship It Sooner and Simplify Tech, our stream sponsors. Ship It Sooners at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. Call 405-256-6264. And, of course, Simplify Tech, 4221 North MacArthur. That's Eric Wines at Simplify. We're back after this. Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. Good news, we got the air going in here, so it's not quite so warm. A second half of play here, Bethany Broncos, Mount St. Mary Rockets. Bethany leads 3-1. These two teams have swapped sides. So, as the sun continues to set here in Oklahoma City, we'll see if Mount St. Mary can bring this one back or if the Broncos continue to pull ahead. Right now, the ball is on that far side of the pitch on Mount St. Mary's side. They get a friendly touch. Now here's that 2-on-1 matchup with Regier. She plays over to the right side, has a player there. Got to win this possession here. Got to bring something back. Harris now has it. Middle, playing to the left, looking to the corner. Can't get it there. The Rockets defend and stall for just a second. It's not over yet. Cross high in the box. Regier fakes left, goes right. Tries to get a shot out, but it's taken away. The Rockets try to get a lob out of the box, but Regier still there to pressure. It takes a shot wide right. And that is dangerous, to say the least. That is a dangerous game to be playing right out of halftime break here for Mount St. Mary. Allowing an early shot attempt for the Broncos is not what they want to be looking for. Where are we now here? Bottom side. It's a ball one. Mount St. Mary trying to work quick. Behind the back move. Nice look by Landry Ward, but the ball doesn't go much of anywhere. Bethany defense able to send it back. Again, that's just kind of how this game is going to be for the rest of the time here. Is Mount St. Mary looking to see if they can break that back line. Jocelyn Balderas, shot just left of the goal. Score still 3-1. In this second half, thanks to Hoop OKC. Again, we'll be out with them this Saturday in Bethany, 405-448-0099. Veteran owned and operated by a Marine Corps family who envisioned a new venture in the event rental space focused on children's entertainment. They have 4 children of their own, and they were finally able to retire doing their duties to the country so they could start Hoop OKC and provide a unique way to make memories with friends and family. Thanks to Hoop OKC. Again, call 405-448-0099. Free kick here for Mount St. Mary. Didn't see who the foul was on. They're going to front load the box. See what they get out of this. Kick to the left, immediately batted away. Not much off of that one. They'll just have a throw in on the near side. Throw in doesn't do much. Bethany defense gets it back. Here's Balderas. Scorching upfield. 2-on-4. She was up with camera gear. Takes her herself left side. Puts a shot on going right and just barely gets past the right goal post. But again, that's just burning time off the clock here in the fourth, and that's Bethany's game plan. If Mount St. Mary can stop the goal from going up, they're going to have to eat the minutes taken off the clock. And every one ticks closer to the end of this game and a Bethany win. Well, if you've been watching college basketball, you know that the March Madness just wrapped up. It was honestly pretty fun games. No team I particularly cared about was in the championship match, but I can happily report that both of my predictions for who was going to be in the championship were wrong. Happily report that. South Carolina lost on the girls' side, and I picked Arizona for the heck of it on the men's side, and they got destroyed by Michigan in the Final Four, so happily reported that I was wrong on all fronts. Still, though, it was a pretty successful year. I know OU basketball lost in the crown they were playing for in the championship round, I believe it was, but they still won like $100,000 out of that tournament, so it's not bad. No, they're happy about that for sure, and they got a couple extra games in for the guys, which is always great. Looking for some more news. Tonight was the Bethany Baseball Bash. It should have just ended over at the high school baseball field. They had food trucks, a silent auction, and a big recognition ceremony, I believe, out there. So I'll look and see if there is a score posted for the baseball game. If we're lucky, there will be. And shout out Isaac Hickman, who in track and field, he's a pole vaulter, just hit a new personal best of 10 feet 6 inches. That's, I don't know how they do that. I'd be scared of like landing on the pole or something, but he's got it, and he's vaulting over 10-foot tall obstacles. So, you know, hey, more power to him. The ball went well away on the far side of the field here. They got to take some time getting that one back in. Finally, they do. What in the world? Something strange just popped up on Facebook. I was looking for the score, and a interview we posted comes up, but it says it was posted 2 hours ago. It was not posted 2 hours ago. That's like a 2-week-old interview. But it's not showing up anywhere except the search bar. Is anybody who knows anything about Facebook able to explain that to me? Because I don't know anything about this site. Looks like I'm not seeing an update for the baseball score. I'll keep looking for it. Here we go. The Rockets win some possession in Bethany territory. 2-on-2 look here. They're able to play it out towards the middle. They have to go for a lot of good dribbling with the whistle blown behind the ball. Almost opened up a shot attempt for Landry Ward, but it looks like it was a foul on the Rockets. Bethany fires this ball to the middle, and it gets past, once again, the Rockets' back line. This could be an easy goal. It's tipped and saved. Somehow, the Rockets get out of that one without giving up anything. Jazzy Hernandez nearly had a gimme. Regeer's going to try to follow it up. Sends the ball to the corner, then got nailed by Hernandez in the side on the follow-up swing. Still, the Rockets escape. They cheat death. They're not out of the woods yet. Bethany trying to get another possession, goes right underneath the leg of Kinley Williams. Played way back ahead. Rockets trying to clear it out. Here's one of those tough possessions to win. 2-on-1 here. Both teams trying to trade headers, and Last touched by Mount St. Mary. Williams set to throw it in on the right side, playing down to the corner. Has one girl there. Here's the move. It's Hernandez. And wide left. Okay, what is going on? Why am I getting... I'm getting notifications on a video that I didn't post. What is going on here? Whatever. It's dealt with. Facebook, ladies. I mean, that's a peek behind the curtain right there. Facebook. No one knows. No one knows. Uh, 30 minutes left to play in half number 2. For those who might have recently joined us, it's a 3-1 Bethany lead. Both teams have had chances to tag on one more goal, but neither has been able to find the back of the net yet. A little bit of contact off of the throw-in, no whistles blown. Rockets can't come away with it cleanly. The Broncos still have it on the blue jersey side. And here's a chance. Hernandez, top of the box, and sent away by the Rockets. Good defense from the girls in blue. And they're able to keep the possession going a little bit longer. Let's see if they can make anything of this. Pass way upfield and kicked away down to the corner, but staying in play. There'll be one blue jersey. There to make something happen, it's Landry Ward. Ward, one-on-one. Moving to her left, trying to get to the goal line, and sends it way out left side. Well, Ward had a tough ask to get past Jackson Baker right there. And Baker was even assisted by Williams, so she didn't have a great chance of finding any open green. This kick sent back towards midfield. The Rockets get a quick leg on it. They don't win possession here, it looks like. Bethany trying to feed Harris. Couple touches. Harris comes down with it, going to the right. Here's Hernandez again. Hernandez, one-on-one far side. Takes her shot wide left and goes out of play. Well, Hernandez is getting a lot of looks right now. Just have to imagine it's a matter of time before one of those sneaks through. Of course, that's the outcome that the Rockets are trying to avoid. Now under 30 minutes left to play. Coyote Pond, again, home of the $20 FFL transfer, is a longtime supporter of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Best news is they are super easy to get to. Coyote Pond sits at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street. It's home, again, as I mentioned, the $20 FFL transfer. The phone number you need to call for Coyote Pond is 405-470-7999. And look at that. Free kick nearly sent in from about the 30-yard line, just barely bounced off the top iron. I mean, if that had gone in, I would have called it game right there. 28 minutes now left to play. Goal kick doesn't get too far away. I see, looked like that was Smith trying to win it on the far side. Not much here. Another ball that goes down that hill. And I didn't mention that we're on College Hill right now. And it is a hill. Potential shot attempt. No, 3. The triple team on Cameron Gear stops any shot attempt. There's sent out of play by the Rockets. It'll be another corner kick. Yeah, that's a, pretty understandable triple team. Basically triple teamed her and double teamed Hernandez all game. Corners up. Looks good. Back at the box and headed in by Regier. That's twice now she's done that. And I believe she has the hat trick. 4-1. And that one, the way this has been going, could be game. 26:40 left to go. All goals brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. Stan's Plumbing, your local plumbing experts back in Bethany, Oklahoma. Thanks so much to Stan's for sponsoring all of our goals this season. High kick. Deep into the Bethany back line. They immediately get it back upfield. Mount St. Mary has to start applying some more offensive pressure. They have to start at least getting looks at the goal. 26:20 left to go. Bethany wins it back far side. There's a player up ahead. Can't get it to her. The Rockets fire a line drive back to the other side. Blue jerseys at about the 40. Played up ahead, but there's no one there to follow up on it. There's the soccer ball, far side. Regier breaks away, middle of the field. She'll take her shot to the left, and there's another save. Stan's Plumbing is 7000 Northwest 63rd Street in Bethany. I might have said 6,000 earlier. It is 7,000. Corner kick headed away. Regier got underneath it, but took an unfriendly bounce. Couple of subs come on here from Mount St. Mary's to see number 2, Valerie Rodriguez, and number 7, Leah Lau. Minutes. High kick. Upfield. Regier tries to win it, but Mount St. Mary gets a nice header. Keeps it away from number 3. Ball played out over on the far side. Just past 7:10 p.m. We're actually moving a little bit ahead of schedule here today, and knock on wood for that, of course, but do have a busy day tomorrow anyways. Rockets get a nice pass back towards midfield. 1-on-3. One player to beat. Bethany gets a touch on it. They'll play it back to their own goalkeeper, Cons, who sends it left side and out of play. I mean, there was a pretty good run right there. Looked like it was number 15, Ava Hubbard. Just couldn't beat the Bethany backline in an outmanned, outgunned type of situation. Ball's at midfield. Going up the left side and got right past Josie Hernandez. Here's Balderas to defend on that throw-in. Gets it up to Hernandez. One rocket drops, and there's a whistle blown. Foul will turn it over. Free kick. Midfield. Nothing. No foot race. Sent right to a white jersey. Bethany sends it back the way it came. Both teams just go back and forth. And again, this works out in Bethany's favor. Time is on the Broncos' side. (21:30). At the rate we're going, at the end of this one, Bethany will improve to 3-0 in district. Again, that's in the tough District 4A1. They'd get this win with Cash, Hera, Chickasha all coming up, and obviously Hera and Chickasha 1 and 2 in the district right now, the only teams ahead of the Broncos. So getting this win going into those two games is big for Bethany this year. Bethany going to take their time here setting up a corner kick. Don't blame them. 20 and a half left to play. The corner's up. Fly ball deep in the box. Harris gets a touch on it and sent out of the box and cleared away. The Rockets just trying to get it off of their side of the field. Got it back to the 40. Oh, and now they get some good defense to send it right back to the 50. Got to find a way to win this away from the Broncos. Bethany plays it way up ahead. They have a player down in the corner, and the Rockets defense holds. That was Hernandez that was trying to break away. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, 8000 Northwest 63rd. They've got a wide variety of items on their menu with some special deals as well. I'm partial to the quesadillas, but they've got burritos and enchiladas and literally every kind of Hispanic dish you could wish for. So thanks to Gallegos Mexican, 8000 Northwest 63rd. Nope, Northwest 23rd. Their commercial played on our stream earlier, so you might play again here if you want more info. Great environment, award-winning place. One Bronco down here, slow to get up. See a whistle blown. And there is the whistle. Clock has stopped. I think that's Avon Smith. We'll go to a short break while they check her out, so don't go anywhere here on GSN Sports and Talk. Back in a few.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Smith was helped off the field, so we're back in the action here. As you can see, Bethany still has ball. Lee Rios back in the game. Sees Harris. Harris dribbling upfield. Can't get past the Rockets' back line. MSM will now try to return the favor. I thought it was Avon Smith who went down, but I was wrong on that. Might have been instead 16 Karis Kinder. Smith still in the back line. Now there's a lot of colliding there and a little bit of pushing and shoving. No whistles blown. Our officials today have just generally let that play out. That was number 4 Kinley Williams, who's went all the way down to the ground trying to draw the whistle. On the throw-in, it'll be Williams to take it. She stands at about looks like she's going all the way back. Now she's set. Throw goes in short. On the breakaway, here's Hernandez. Oh, and she goes down to the ground as well. That one will bring out a whistle. High free kick. Trying to get to Regier. It's well defended by the Rockets, but Regier uses her speed to try and win it back. Actually, she's going to get hit with a foul here. So it's going to go to the Rockets no matter what. Hmm. 16:48 left to play. Another foul call on the Rockets, and all of a sudden it's a little bit tighter here at about the final 15 minutes. Not too surprised by that, especially after a player just had to exit the game. Let me see something here. First, this free kick. This could be a big one. This one, if it goes in some way, somehow, would all but ice the game. Kicks up, flying right side and right into the waiting arms of the Mount St. Mary's goalkeeper. Okay, I see who it is. It's Jackson Baker. Baker was who was helped off the field. Had to bust out the binoculars to see, but did eventually figure it out. Now, she's sitting on the sideline being tended to. She was helped off, but could put a little bit of pressure on her left leg, which seemed to be the issue. So I hesitate to guess that with a little bit of wrapping, a little bit of bandaging, she will be all right for future games. Quick throw in. Hernandez has underneath our camera, goes back over to the left. Smith all the way to the left side of the field now on that far side, looking for Cameron Donnelly. Donnelly just sends it out of play. It's all she can do with it. Fight to get the ball back in, and Bethany wins it. Here's a long pass over to the right side of the pitch, going all the way down to the corner. See if anything opens up off of this. The Mount St. Mary defense has held in this position before, and they slow down Jazzy Hernandez enough. Ball gets back out, though there's still plenty of white jerseys to pressure it, but nothing this time. Now, Mount St. Mary has to put together a good string right here. They've got to get these passes connected. Not going to get it on this possession. They were just too tangled up in the middle of the field. 14 and a half left to play. Another clear ball from the Rockets. We're going to look ahead on what GSN Sports and Talk is going to be doing the rest of this week. Tomorrow we have a coaches show with Bethany High School Track and Field. That'll be at 5 p.m. over at Victory Mattress Outlet. Thursday, we have a baseball tournament that starts. We'll play Mustang. That, I believe, is also at 5 p.m. That is the Northwest Optimist Tournament, a big thing right there in the Putnam City areas. And that goes on Friday and Saturday, while Saturday morning we're in downtown Bethany for the Camp Corral fundraiser and a day of fun at the Spring Fling. Low kick. Deflected by Harris. Harris to her left. A couple players there was to find Matthew, who goes and found Balderas. Balderas' kick sails high. "13 minutes. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Bethany, Oklahoma. They're in Suite 610. Stopped by there today and chatted with their friendly staff over there. Locally owned, family owned. They are also licensed realtors, so they can help you find your furniture and move it into a brand new place that's perfect for you. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, Suite 610. Another ball that goes bounding out of play. Hey, and honestly, while I'm thinking about it, there's one more thing I want to say here. On GSN Sports and Talk, that game from yesterday that we played down in Tuttle is posted. I would advise everybody watching this now or in the future to go and listen to that game. Go and listen, go and watch. It was a great game, played close for the first bit, and it got away from Bethany in the second half, if you will. But it honestly was a really fun broadcast. We had a great time down there. And every time we get to go down to Tuttle and play Tuttle High School, it's always pretty fun. So do go and watch that, and like and subscribe while you're at it. It really helps us. Oh, here's something interesting. A penalty kick. Haven't seen one of these for a little bit. Clock will continue to run. All right, good luck right here. Regier lines it up, takes the shot, and she's got it. No trouble at all, not even a chance to save it for the opposing goalkeeper. 5-1, and that one should ice it. Definitely the hat trick now. Probably a little bit more. Cam Regier has just had another stellar night here at Mount St. Mary High. It doesn't seem like no matter how much you game plan for number 3, she's still going to find a way to take the game over. That's what it seemed like to me, at least. The Rockets trying to find some last minute life. Cones comes out and takes care of it. Nothing going that time. Well, for the final 11 minutes, I think it's pretty safe to say that this one is over. So, thanks everybody who's tuned in. Only our 3rd time catching soccer this season. Hopefully we'll see them a lot in the playoffs. Bethany might try for one more goal here. I mean, they've got a chance. Trying to make something happen. The shot's taken and saved by the goalkeeper. That shot came from a long ways away. I think it was Isabella Matthew who took it. Again, the more time it spends on this half of the field, the closer we are to the end of this game. Because 10 minutes left. I mean, that's not time to find 4 goals, most likely. So, with under 10 minutes left to go now, at the conclusion of this one, Bethany is going to stay undefeated in district play. They will set themselves apart from the number 4 team, Mount St. Mary, who will play Cash, the number 5 team, not too long from now. Bethany's next matchups include heavy hitters like Chickasha and Hera. So, again, this is a good win to get going into some of those. Now, I can't tell you where those games are being played because it's kind of been changing this year, but we thought we had some home games coming up, but it ended up not being the case. So, where those games are, not too sure, but they are being played. I can't even see the soccer ball again. The glare of the sun, as you can no doubt see on YouTube, has really hurt the picture. But what are you going to do? That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles on a day like this. Rockets trying to clear it out of their side of the pitch. Bethany doesn't even have to play this forward. They could play it back, but Donnelly doesn't care. She goes right to Harris. Harris looking to the far corner, has a player there. Tangled up legs, but Bethany maintains control for now. White jerseys got to about the top of the box before it's cleared out. A lot of new players on the pitch as well for the Broncos here, some of which we're about to call out. In the meantime, the Rockets making a run at Bethany's goal, and Combs puts the boot on it, says, no, none of that today. Berkeley Johnson, number 25 in the game here for the Broncos. Subs out Cameron Gear. And Johnson, not even, you can't even really call her a downgrade, just as skilled. If she was playing the majority of this game, I think it'd still be 5-1. Throwing from the Rockets, headed back, and Cones will have no trouble fielding that ground ball. 7:50 to go. Cones with the boot, heading to midfield. Harris got there trying to find Johnson. Harris brings it down. Looking to her left. Plays back to her right. And we could see some more. Hernandez was trying to make something happen. That ball got way ahead of everybody. I can't see where this ball is again. Is it in the corner? Hot. Everything is hot up here. Ooh, very hot. Gotta be careful when I tear all this stuff down. Feel like I'm the only thing that has slightly cooled off. Rockets playing for pride right now, trying to find one more goal before our game is over with. Regier back in the game. She swaps positions now. Primary ball handler here looking for Johnson up ahead. Has two players to her right. Goes all the way to the right. Nice touch right there, but it gets out on the goal line. That was number 6, Jaylee Mayfield, who Regier was looking for. Regier with some fancy footwork. Frees herself up. And I think that hit the outside of the goal on the right side. It was like an optical illusion right there. The net flew around like it went in, but it didn't. That's funny. She got a ghost goal. Mayfield working together with Blakely Harris to try and tie this up. Harris now racing back on the left side, assisted by Avon Smith. Ties this one up under our camera here. And look at that. Avon Smith wins it. Or excuse me, Blakely Harris won it. Under 5 minutes. Gear makes her move, goes to the left. Two players to her right, one to her left. Kind of lost the dribble here. Bethany tries to follow up, but MSM gets back in time, and it bounces right over number 15, Ava Hubbard. High throw down to the corner, right back out, and whistle quickly blown. Four minutes now left to play. Bethany once again has the ball at midfield, and it does feel like MSM has run out of life here. All but waving the white flag. Gear makes her move going to the left. Dribbles through two defenders, trying to get past three. Takes her shot, and just left of the goal. And I'm just not sure if there's anything Mount St. Mary could do at this point, even against some subs for the Broncos. They're not getting much going. So at the end of this one, currently 5-1. Will Bethany tag on one more? Is that where it's going to stay? We don't yet know. 3.5 left to play. And yeah, here's the Broncos rolling that one all the way back to the goal. Again, just time on our side. No reason to rush and do anything dumb. The Rockets applying some pressure. They get it up ahead. Here's Ava Hubbard. Hubbard on the left side, 1-on-3, and cleared out by the Broncos. She was playing off of the assist from Landry Ward. Looks like this will be a throw-in, not a corner. And if I'm not mistaken, Josie Floyd is going to be the one to throw this in. Oh no, it will end up being a corner. Okay. So Floyd to take the corner. Could be the Rockets' best chance at putting up goal number 2. Headed to the top of the box and cleared out, but not without a whistle. See who that is on. It is a foul in the box, so looks like a PK. To take it will be number 15, Ava Hubbard. Or no, excuse me, this is number 16, Landry Ward. Ward lines it up. She goes right. And it's through. So MSM gets one more before we run out of time here to score 5-2 thanks to the PK. Now both sides have one of those made. Got the clock already back to running for the final 2 minutes. Oh, hold on, not yet. They faked me out. Now it's running. Bethany not really slowing down. That's not their style. Yeah, Mount St. Mary's just didn't get enough of those looks. I mean, they just didn't spend enough time on Bethany's side to be able to potentially draw some kind of foul deep in enemy territory. They just didn't have many chances. It's like walking in baseball. You walk a lot of runners, you're probably going to lose. And Mount St. Mary, they gave up a lot of attempts. They didn't spend a lot of time on Bethany's half. Ended up coming back to bite them. Final 60 seconds here. And we're over with in this game. One more ball sent out. MSM will quickly throw this one in, try to sneak in one more goal. They got to decide where to go with. Quick, 45 seconds. Throw it in right ahead. Immediately sent back out. Weird bouncing, and there goes out. Another throw in. Josie Floyd roughed up, slow to get up. Throw in actually goes to the Broncos. Here's Rakira at the 45. Looking up to her left. There's Johnson in front of her. Dribbles back to the right. One player on either side just going to launch it from downtown. That's roping out our photographers down there beyond the goal. And just one more shot for the road, but that's it. 5 seconds, and not even sure if this will be put back in play. And it won't. All right, so at the end of our game, it's a 5-2 Bethany win over Mount St. Mary High. We'll go to a short break and then come back for the post-game show, so don't go anywhere. Quick wrap-up when we return.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778 and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. And we are back for the post-game show here. It's the conclusion of the MSM Rockets and the Bethany Broncos. 5-2 the Bethany win. On this one, they wrap it up. They continue to be perfect in district. Not much to say about this one. Bethany executed on the keys to the game very well. They spent a lot of time in the MSM side of the pitch, and they fed Camera Gear, which always helps, it seems like. She was without a doubt the player of the game for this one. But now looking ahead again, Bethany does have upcoming matchups against the top of our district in Chickasha and Harris, so staying undefeated in district goes a long way for those potential matchups. Should be some fun ones. For everybody here tonight, we want to thank you for tuning in. Thanks again to our sponsors, Coyote Pond, Toro Taxes, Stan's Plumbing, Gallegos Mexican, Simplified Tech, and Ship It Sooner. Not to mention Hoop OKC, Toro Taxes, and of course Blake Nightingale, who sponsors our Player of the Game award, awarded to Camera Gear at the end of this one. We'll be back tomorrow with that Track Coaches Show, so don't go anywhere, or well, go home now, but tune back in tomorrow, I should say, for that. It should be a fun one. And